today's video, we are going to check out the best Indian restaurant in El Salvador. And it is located in the Multiplaza Mall in Antiguo Cuscatlán. And it's called Swagat. Here we go.
I love how the menu starts out by teaching you a little bit about Indian culture and their relationship to food. Since Indians are primarily Hindu, there are many more vegetarian dishes than dishes with meat. So if you're typically a carnivore, get ready for some new flavors and a new adventure.
And first, as always in El Salvador, the utensils come like this in order to stay sanitized. Don't worry, you just pop them out, and there you go. You know that nobody has touched your stuff. First, for the entree, they have vegetable samosas. And then they have the three traditional sauces. I forget their name right now. I think this one's like a palak paneer. It's a creamy, like spinach herb sauce. Let's see. The vegetable samosa is awesome. And it's like the perfect amount of salt. Because sometimes when you go to Indian places, sometimes they don't really put a lot of salt in there. But no, this, perfect. It's a really sweet sauce, and it's got a whole lot of, I want to say tarragon. What's that Indian spice? And like true Indian, it's really powerful. It's not watered down. And you know it's good Indian when it's potent and concentrated. If your sauces and your food are kind of like wild down, they don't have very much flavor, then you got cheap Indian. This is supposed to be spicy. We'll see. No, it's not that bad. Maybe a 1.
I love the ambient of Swagat. There's lots of original designs and a little bit to teach you about the culture and the feel of India.
Okay, so mango latte is my go-to Indian drink. If you don't know, a latte is like the equivalent of an Indian milkshake, except for they use yogurt instead of ice cream. But here, they ran out of mango. So I'm having a Salvadorian latte, which is a maracujá or a passion fruit latte. Perfecto.
Basmati, sugar special y blancos rayos.
So, first thing you need to know when you eat at an Indian restaurant, you're not supposed to use your index finger. You're only supposed to use these 4 fingers, and you're supposed to use your hands, which is good because in El Salvador, eating with your hands is very typical. Okay? Now, for their naan. Here's their naan. This is garlic naan because I love garlic. It's a lot crispier, kind of more like a tortilla than traditional Indian naan. It's okay, but not too much flavor. And it's a lot more like, it's a lot crispier and harder, whereas usually naan is bigger and softer. Alright. So this is the Swagat special, and it's chicken prepared with a black pepper cream sauce. I thought we'd try that since that is their specialty. And then this is the traditional lamb rohanjash. And that is real Indian right there. So we'll compare it with kind of the lamb rohanjash that I've had in other parts of the world and see how it fares for the special. That's good. That's really good. It's very potent and the pepper is not diluted at all. Mm-hmm. Okay, now for the lamb rohanjash. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this slow. Okay, being 100% honest, it's lacking spices. It tastes a little bit like beef stew. It doesn't have as much spice as I'm used to having with lamb rohanjash. It's more of just like a tomato-based sauce. Yeah, tomato-based sauce with some lamb. It's got a little bit of spice, but not nearly enough for Indian. But the special is awesome. Okay, so here's the Indian dessert they have that is called gulab jamun. So I think it's like sopapillas. Seems like every country seems to have their version of fried dough in a honey syrupy sauce. Hot. Okay. First of all, wait. When you order your dessert, do not jump in. Test it first. Okay, so at the end of swagat, I have to say the vegetable samosas were awesome. They're beautiful and wonderful. I love the sauces. And I really like the swagat special with the cream black pepper sauce. That was really good too. The naan was way too thin and crispy and chewy. I mean, naan is unleavened bread, so it is typically more chewy, but that was just kind of weird compared to normal Indian naan because it was so crispy. And the lamb rohanjash lacked spices, honestly. It needed a lot more like cardamom or just more spices. It was too much just like a tomato sauce on lamb. The maracuja lassi was wonderful. My first ever maracuja lassi, and I imagine outside of El Salvador it'd probably be my last, but totally love that one. But if you're looking for Indian, swagat is where it's at. That's it. I'm Jenny Addy, shining my light so you can shine yours. If you are interested in coming to El Salvador, check out Living Like a Local. I'll see you later.